I think the hardest part for me was always just like the stuff that he's not around for. So he deployed a few times when I was in school, wasn't there for my 16th birthday. There were sporting events, there were, school events and stuff that he missed. And honestly, I think it's a little bit harder where I'm at in my life now.
One day you have internet, the next day you don't. So you lose that opportunity, and there's not chances for things to be made up on that end.
I started at Georgia with Clearwater in mind, always wanting to come down there. So every move I made up in Georgia, I had the eventual goal of ending up at Clearwater. The general explanation that I was given was, we're going to film this training session so that we can sit down during our meeting later and do review and see what you guys need to improve on. And I was like, okay. Caitlin was like, go ahead and send Nick, the dolphin, to the other intern and turn around. And I was like, what do you mean, like, turn around? Like, in my 2 years of animal training, the biggest thing that they've always been like is do not turn your back on the animal. So I was like, what do you mean turn around? Like really nothing else mattered at that point. It was just that moment of joy of just seeing him again.
So she was showing me around, and then after a little bit they came over and like, you know what, Catherine, go ahead and take the rest of the day, spend the rest of the day with your dad. And
well, we were like, wait, no, we want to hear her do her speech.
We were like, wait, no, we want to hear that, so can she stay and do that part? And they were like, yes.
Every time we ask our animals to do something, it's simply just a request. So if they follow that with what we're looking for, then we'll bridge them, which is going to be a point, or maybe some of that really excited body language,